What is up, McManus MMA fam? We are here very late at night because I, honest to God, forgot that we had such a terrible card this weekend. I'm drinking a nice pina colada as I make my predictions for the entirety of UFC Fight Night Moicano versus Duncan, which is in like less than it's soon, man. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, man. Or it's tonight. It's today. It's 1 in the morning. I'm disoriented, man. I've had too many pina coladas. Um, we're here to make my predictions in this entire card. And then, honest to God, when I say this is one of the biggest travesties I've ever seen in the sport, but then again, I think back and I think we have a ton of cards like this a year, and we always forget about them. This card is horrible. This card is really bad. I mean, there's Ethan Ewing's here. We obviously got Money Moicano. We got Tony McMillan. Um, Honest to God, I think those are the only people I really know besides like Jandradoba and Ricci, but who cares about them? I know a couple other guys here and there on this card, but really, I'm not. I know I'm not entirely looking forward to this, but it's also the UFC, and I will. My ass will be seated, ready to watch every single fight with my dad tomorrow. Um, and yeah, this is just this is the best we could do. It's like so many people who have never fought in the UFC, and then all these contender series guys they throw on here, plus like guys making their second fight in. It's like really, some of these fights are like really good. Like I would say like the main fight Moicano Duncan will be great as like an opener on the main card on an actual like pay per view or not like a numbered event. You know, Ethan Ewing, Rafael Estevem, I think that would be an awesome fight on the prelims of a titled like a numbered event. A ton of these fights I think would be awesome on numbered events, but just the fact that all of these are in the apex just ruins them. It makes me not excited to watch at all. But let's get started. So Kai Kamakai the third versus Dakota Hope is the first fight of the night. And I know Kai Kamakai has more of a name value. Um, but I'm kind of leaning Dakota Hope, in all honesty. I think this will be a good fight. Both these guys are taking this on really short notice, I believe. First fight in the UFC. Again, Kai Kamakama has more of a name value. Like, I think more people would know him than Dakota Hope. And I, Dakota Hope, that this card is actually good and there's lots of finishes. Excuse me, I'm burping. Um, yeah. So Kai Kamakawa he's on the Tough Enough show, or that not show, but that um series. And Dakota Hope is I don't know why they don't have his record. He's 11-1. He's on a nasty win streak right now, and honestly, I might be leaning towards Dakota Hope. I really am. I think I'm gonna. Obviously, I'm rooting for any American Japanese man because that's just me, guys. I'm an American Japanese man. I'm a Japanese American, and I can feel a sneeze coming on, and it's gonna happen right now. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I've got another one. No, I don't. Um, but I think I'm gonna go with Dakota Hope on this one. I think Dakota Hope's gonna win this one by decision. Um, I am leaning Dakota Hope. I really am. I know that the odds say otherwise. I know the odds are damn near pick 'em, but I'm gonna go with Dakota Hope by decision. I just think people are sleeping on him, man. People are sleeping on Dakota Hope. This dude's on a nasty win streak. He's got momentum and he's got oh, excuse me, that sneeze really just blew a bunch of snot out of my mouth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going Dakota Hope, man. I honestly, I'm not gonna go in depth in all of these at all. Diane Barboza versus Melissa Gatto. I'm going with Diane Barboza by decision. She's uglier. That is my reasoning for picking her. I'm moving on, man. Honestly, don't want to talk about these. Osman Bekayev versus. He looks like Marab. Hold on. Osman looks I'm dead serious when I say he looks like Marab mixed with Arman Sarukian. Tell me that I'm lying. Look at that face. Versus Trishan Gore. Bro looks like, not being racist, but he looks like a bunga. He really does look like a bunga. This dude got knocked out by Tulio, knocked out by Brundage, Bekayev by finish. I'm going Bekayev by whatever he wants. Um, I'm probably gonna, he lost to Belgarui, but we just saw how good Belgarui is, so I'm not putting that past him. I'm going Asmat Bekov by KO TKO, first second round. Um, Dude has way more experience. Doesn't look like a Bunga. Looks like Marab and Arman Surikin mix, and those two dudes are high level. So I'm going with Asmat Bekov. Alice Pereira versus Haley Cohen. Uh, she's not related to Alex Pereira. Both of these girls are fairly pretty, which means it's going to be hard to decide, man. But I'm going to go with Alice Pereira. She's younger, um, and she does look like she had like a stroke and now she thinks she's permanently Chinese. Like she's squinting her eyes. Um, but yeah, I'm going with Alice Pereira. She's younger. No, no other reason. No other reason. But Haley Cohen does look like Deandra Reynolds from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So, but yeah, I'm going with Alice Purr by decision. I'm moving on. You can tell. You know who I am? Of course. You're Darius Flowers. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Only real knowers know that video of that guy getting arrested. You're Billy Flowers. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Um, I'm gonna be going with Vantana on this one. I'm not. I am low key. I was thinking about switching my pick to Darius Flowers on this one because I think he might be a sleeper pick on this one. I mean, Ventana did lose. The only guys he's lost to, he lost to Bobby Green, Charles Jourdain, Zell Huber. The Zell Huber one's not aging well, but um, those other ones aren't bad losses. Like those guys are high level. Darius Flowers, Darius. Lost to Michael Johnson. Um, Lost to bloody Jake Matthews, and Evan Elder, bro. Who is Evan Elder? He hasn't fought since 2024, and Lando hasn't fought since 2023. This is battle of Dana just called us to show up, and we're here. So but I'm going with Montana. I think he just fought higher level opponents. And has had better. He's looked better against higher level opponents. He's still lost, but looked better. And I'm gonna go with him by decision. In all honesty, I'm gonna go with Lando Ventana by decision. That is my pick there. Um, Moving on, Alessandro Costa versus Stuart Nickel. We all want Stuart Nickel to win. This dude looks like Patricio Pitbull mixed with Dan Ige. A little bit of Bisbing, honestly. But I do think Costa is going to win this one, and I'm picking Costa to win this one. And man, I want to say KO TKO, I really do. From Costa. I mean, he knocked out Borjas, and that he had a really competitive fight with, or not really competitive, but Steve Urseg. He made that fight like he was not just getting flung around against Urseg. He had a pretty good fight against Steve Urseg, so I'm gonna lean towards Alessandro Costa by KO TKO. Stuart Nickel, I quite like the bloke, but I don't know. Getting submitted by Jesus Aguilar is not that bad, and losing to me, Lucas Rocha, but yeah, man, I don't think he's been knocked out, but so I'm leaning KO TKO or decision from Alessandro Costa. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. This is the headliner of the prelims: Guilherme Pat versus Thomas Peterson. Guilherme Pat undefeated. Dude also kind of looks like a Bunga, man. He was on Royval versus Cop. He, beat Alan Fry Jr. I think the guy's name Alan Fry Jr. Who I think was an undefeated guy, and he starched him out. Not starched him, but just beat him. But you know what? You know what? I'm leaning Thomas Peterson on this one, man. I really am. Dude got fluked by he got knocked out by the future heavyweight champion of the world, Shamil Gaziev. Knocked out by Vitor Petrino. Not bad losses, man. Not bad losses. I think this dude's just had more experience, and I think if you're going to a decision with Alan Fry Jr. I think Thomas Peterson's definitely gonna be able to push you against the cage, hold you there, take you down if need be. A lot of these guys who come in like these jacked, like big heavyweight guys, the second they face like a true blob maxer, they get thrown around, messed up. So I'm leaning Thomas Peterson to win this one, man. I'm going with Thomas Peterson by decision. I'm gonna say decision, or I can see a ground and pound TKO, man. I really can. Um, I'm listening to Radiohead right now too, and it's awesome. Um, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Thomas Peterson for the win. We got Jose Delano versus Rubert Richla. Cool sleeve, bro. I don't know why he's looking at me like that. What? Both these guys look like total Ark Survival Evolved creative characters, man. Um, I'm going with Jose Delano to win this one. Dude, why are they looking at me like that? Actually ridiculous. Please don't look at me like that. He's on a nice run. Excuse me. Had a really good fight on the Contender Series. I know that's just like doesn't mean anything against what was that guy's name? Esposito or something like that. Um, and Bihlama, he lost to William Gomez, which isn't terrible. Um, and a lot of these Contender Series guys that come in here, they have like not the best showouts in their debut. But I am gonna go with the hype on this one. I always fall for this, bro. I really always do. I always fall for the hype, and I'm going with Jose Delano to win this one. How do I think Jose Delano is gonna win this one? I think Jose Delano is gonna win by decision. He had a good fight on the Contender Series and went to decision. We've seen Rupert Richlaw go to decision. I think it's gonna happen. Let's go Jose Delano by decision. Let's go for that. Tommy McMillan. I know this bloke. Trains with Sugar Sean. Trains with Tim Welch and the boys and all the guys, all my good friends. And I don't think the odds are like he's like -1,000. I don't think it should be like that at all. I think if you look back at that dude's Contender Series war, he had moments where he was in trouble a lot, like the guillotine, obviously, but you know there were moments there that had me worried. Like he has openings in his game, and I think Zucchini, what's this dude's Manolo Zucchini, Zucchini. I mean, I don't think he's dangerous. Excuse me, I'm yelling again. He got knocked out by Charrier, which not bad. Even though we just saw Michael Zalacosta absolutely kill that dude, but I think that the odds should be a lot closer than we think. I don't think Zucchini's just a can that's here to get just absolutely tossed around. But I do think Tommy McMillan is going to win this one, and I think he's going to win by submission. I think rear naked choke. Rear naked choke, or I could even see. I mean, I don't want to see the dude Zucchini get caught in a guillotine. Um, but I could see it. I could see it happening. But I'm going with Tommy McMillan by submission, maybe late first, second round. But again, I don't think we should be counting Zucchini out. I don't think that this is as one-sided as we think. Um, but keep your eye on this one. I think this is gonna be a lot closer than we think. But I'm going with Tommy McMillan to win this one by submission. Let's move on. This is the real main event. Ethan Ewing, bro. My dad is a humongous Ethan Ewing fan after that Malcolm Wellmaker performance, and we were rooting for Malcolm Wellmaker, man. I'm a big Malcolm Wellmaker fan, but the way that Ethan Ewing went out there and put out a masterclass showed us, let's go for that. Let's do it, man. Estevem is undefeated. He's in a nice tear right now. He got a KO in the Contender Series and then just is on a decision run right now. He was on the Tyra Park card, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously, this is Ewing is an absolute monster. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm yawning so much. I'm so tired. Excuse me. I think Ethan Ewing is going to win this one by decision. I think this is going to be absolute war. I think this is going to be war. I think Estevem's going to have a head kick. I think that's definitely going to be there. You're going to watch Ethan Ewing. He does this thing where he lowers his hands when backing up, if I'm not mistaken. My notes are not My notes app is, dude. This happens in every video. You can go back on every single one of my prediction videos. My notes app just won't load and crashes every single time. I write these notes in my phone and they crash and they don't load every single time. Um, but I'm going with Ethan Ewing by decision. I think this is gonna be fight of the night. I think this is gonna be absolute war. I hope Ethan Ewing does not get starched out. That would absolutely ruin my day. Me and my dad will be at home just absolutely cheering our hearts for Ethan Ewing, the GOAT, Ethan Ewing. So I think this is gonna be an absolute war, absolute competitive fight. But I think Ethan Ewing is gonna win this one by decision. I think he's gonna land more. I think he's gonna be more active. But again, in that Malcolm Lemmerker fight, they both hurt each other pretty bad. Ewing to the body, and I think also to the head. He got wobbled a little bit. But so this dude's not invincible, and neither is Estevam. But we will see. I'm going with Ethan Ewing by decision. Abdul Rahman Yakiev versus Benson Ribeiro. 3 weight misses, and I think Yakiev was one of them. And I'm picking Yakiev to win this fight, man. I'm picking him to win by. What do I want to? I don't know. What do I want to have him win by? I love how It's like I'm Netanyahu controlling what's gonna happen. Like this is exactly how it's gonna. How do I want the script to be? I'm gonna write the script. How do I want the script to be? Today I want the script to be KO TKO. Yeah, I want it to be KO TKO. I think he's gonna kill Benson Ribeiro very early on in this fight. Um, yeah, Yakiev is an absolute animal. I mean, he's just like I mean, he's got 2 first names, or maybe that's a middle name. I don't know what that is, but um, this dude is an absolute animal. And we just saw Omar Sy and Mirzakhanov knock Ribeiro out. So congratulations, buddy. You're going on a 3-fight losing streak of getting absolutely slimed. Um, yeah, I'm going with Yakiev to win this one by TKO. KO first or second round, very early. Yeah, man, this card's not great. I'm gonna keep reiterating that, but I'm sleepy, and I'm just not loving this card, man. I really hope that it this card delivers a little bit, and we get to see like some absolute bangers, some wars. And always the Apex we get wars like this, man. So I'm hoping we get some wars. Speaking of things that we're all really excited about, Viana Jandiroba versus Tabitha Ricci. Oh my days, mate. Oh my days. This fight. This fight, bro. People have been talking about this all week. I got my dad's telling me, what fight are you most excited for? Viana Jandiroba versus Tabitha Ricci. Of course. Of course, this is the fight I'm most excited for. This fight's gonna be awesome. Viana Jandiroba is gonna dominate this fight. She's gonna win by decision. Tabitha Ricci, they only want her to win because she's in a relationship with Callum Walsh, I think, and they want to have like mate, Callum Walsh is a champion, and so is Tabitha Ricci. What a power couple. No, Viana Jandiroba, this motherfucker right here, the ugliest motherfucker I ever seen in my life. I said it in my Aspinall Gone prediction. She looks like a bug of some sort, maybe a deep sea creature. Um, she's uglier, and that's how you pick a fight in the WMMA. Whoever's uglier is probably gonna win. But Viana Jandiroba has just had higher level competition. Tabitha Ricci has not. She's gonna get absolutely smashed in this fight. If she doesn't, and they like rob her and they give her a title shot, God help us all. I say God help us all. Yeah, Viana Jandiroba by decision. Let's talk about the main event, man. Hey, fuck Macron, fuck the globalists. Moicano wants money. This dude has been a vocal stem of mine for I don't know how long. Patty People, easy money. Dan Hooker, easy money. Don't come up with no bullshit fights. I want guys that are easy, not guys that are tough. Moicano wants money. Fuck Macron. Fuck the globalists. And these guys are teammates, so this fight is upsetting to me. Obviously Renato Moicano mauled BSD. That win is aging like fine wine, and then he also lost to Dariush, which that loss is aging like milk. And I was there for the Dariush fight, and I was screaming bullshit, bullshit fight, bullshit fight. Um, but I think this is too high level for Chris Duncan, man. I think this is too high level. I mean, he's getting a ranked opponent by beating the GOAT, Terrence McKinney. At that point, it's like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? I know he's on a nice win streak, but I think Hanato Moicano is going to rear naked choke him in the second or third round. I really do. I think the first round Hanato's going to get pieced up, and we're going to go, oh yeah, Chris Duncan's got an advantage on the feet, man. He's tagging him up, but maybe Hanato's going to land a couple good shots here and there. But I think once it gets to the ground, Chris Duncan's BJJ is really good. Like I'm not going to undermine his BJJ. It is really good, but Hinata's is also just fucking awesome, man. I love Hinata Moicano, bro. I'm a big Money Moicano fan, and I'm always gonna root for the guy. I'm putting all my money on him by submission, even damn knowing that he could get slimed. He could get slimed, and I don't want that to happen. But I'm going with Hinata Moicano by rear naked choke, second or third round, I think. And I just want to hear such a good post fight speech by Hanato, man. That's all I want to hear. Hey, everybody counting me out. I want Paddy Pimbley, Dan Hooker, everybody, easy money. No bullshit fights, man. No bullshit fights. Fuck Macron, fuck the globalists. That's all I want, man. That's all I want. It's just a nice, sweet, tart Renato Moicano post-fight speech. Yeah, this card is shit, but we will be watching. I've got Renato Moicano, I've got Jandradoba, I've got Yakiev, I got Ewing, I've got McMillan, I've got Delano, I've got Peterson, I've got Costa, I've got Venata, I've got Pereira, I've got Bekaev, Barboza, and I've got hope. I've got hope that this will be okay. Yeah, man, I'm tired. I almost forgot to make this video. I'm sure nobody will see this. That's okay, man. Just doing it for whoever, man. Whatever. Hey, come back tomorrow night for the recap. I'll see you there. Peace.